Agasamida. Om Shanti. Peace to you. Peace to me. Hello and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about the Tao, the Vedas, and touch on other religions. So what is the Tao? Well, we've got on our Bright Beings channel, we're starting to narrate the Tao Te Ching, or the Tao Te Ching, whichever way you pronounce it. The Tao, if you feel like you understand the Tao, you don't understand the Tao. It's past the realm of physicality, beyond mind. And trying to put that into words is very, very difficult. As meditation helps you to get beyond the mind, to get beyond this physical realm. I was very blessed actually. I felt it was a curse at first, but I'm very blessed. I've had two amazing out-of-body experiences. One of them actually when I was awake, when I was actually doing a session with Thin Lizzy up in Wolverhampton at the Wolverhampton Civic Hall. Thousands and thousands of people there. I'm playing the bass. I think it was during that song, and I just flew out of my body, went out of the body up to the top of the auditorium, and what I could see was like waves of consciousness around me. It was a bit like that film Contact with Jodie Foster when she visits her father. It felt like that kind of visionary. So somebody who produced that film obviously knew that this was one way of seeing, but it's not really seeing, it's more, you can't explain it. Watch the film Contact and you'll see what I saw. And when I saw the film Contact, I thought, that's what I saw when I had my out-of-body experience. So I realised, looking down at my body, that's not me. That's me. That's not me. I was such a proficient bass player. I could play in any state, drunk, stoned, any state. It was easy. Out of my body, I didn't realise I could carry on doing a song, walking in the moonlight. But I was down there doing it, and I thought, this is the gig of my life. It was the beginnings of my career, and I was starting to take off as a musician. And there I was down on the stage. It was quite an incredible experience. And when I came back from doing the gigs with Thin Lizzy, people thought I'd come from another planet. It was a real amazing experience. That was starting to experience the Tao outside of the physical realm, what really is our reality, not this 5 sense physical experience. All this 5 sense physical experience is our body helping us to perceive the material world. We're just energy. The Tao is just energy, and energy needs to be balanced. And what we're seeing more and more in this physical realm is an out of balance. For instance, Bill Gates carrying on the work of Monsanto, carrying on the golden rice in Malaysia, I think it is now, somewhere like that, and carrying on promoting pesticides like glyphosate, which is a neurotoxin, destroying swathes of the planet. A good example of that is when India kicked Monsanto out up in the Punjab and almost destroyed all that fertile land. It's very delicate soil apparently there. And what the indigenous people did, the Indians, they didn't get educated, they just went to the land, and now they are experts on that land naturally. They know how it all works, they see the bigger picture, they know cutting down trees is devastating to mudslides, they know why the trees are there, why everything actually works its way around naturally. It's nature. And what happens with these people who want to come in and take, they come in and take, and when they take they don't care, and they destroy the whole natural environment. So now the ecosystem in the Punjab, areas of it anyway, are starting to thrive, and they're starting to grow organic cotton, and the money which is what this society is all built on, is going back into those indigenous people rather than something big on top of it going sucking all the money out of it. So they're starting to thrive, which human beings can do when we start to understand that we live in abundance, which we do. This scarcity is all a lie. We've got abundance all around us. And once you start to understand that you're living in this whole amazing universe, the Tao, that you don't really understand, but you should be in full gratitude for your experience of life, but also understand the enormity of all of this. Our body, for instance, I don't know, it's got 1 trillion, 5 trillion, nobody knows exactly the amount. Activities happening every second, trillions of activities going on, and we need energy. So the Tao is about balancing your energy. So you keep your energy for yourself. 95% of our brains now are going out to things outside of us. Our perceptions have been stolen, hijacked, hacked, whatever words you want to call them. We're going out, 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 out. 95% of our brain activity should be coming into the body, looking after all the internal systems. And therefore 5% of our perception goes out, which is our material world, which should be wonderful experiences, that short time of going out, and it shouldn't be stressful. But because everything is coming in and taking from us, take, therefore we become stressed, anxious, and because the brain, we're not in control of our brains anymore, we're becoming sick as we get older. 1 in 1, the predictions of dementia in America. Parkinson's, dementia is starting to take off in the UK in a big way. And from my practice with the elderly, you can see that you can help with that. It can be actually turned around a little bit and give people some hope, some reason to get up in the morning, because society today is actually crushing everything. So the Tao is actually getting out of that being crushed, understanding that we live in an abundant world, an amazing abundant world. Look at nature, how it actually provides us with everything that we need as human beings just to survive. And our energy, once you come to the understanding that we are just energy, all we are is energy, everything is energy, even your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, everything is energy. So your thoughts are dry energy, your emotions are very juicy energy. So we do tend to get carried away by our emotions, anger, hate. We really get sucked into all of this because of how the world is being manipulated. We're seeing it and we feel helpless to do anything about it. But you're not helpless to do anything about yourself. So actually starting to read the book of the Tao, understand that all these ancient thoughts and feelings are about moving away from the madness. The Vedas, much the same thing. The Vedas, all the deities they talk in Hinduism is energy. They're not talking about a god. They're talking about the energy, the personification of an energy. And that, once you get to that understanding and you read the books, the cantors, and you see they're talking about today. They're talking about today. How crazy this whole thing is. The hijacking of human consciousness and pulling you into something actually that is unnatural to you. The Tao is natural. The Vedas talk about the natural world and our natural progression. Conserving your energy for yourself so that you can fulfill your life as you see fit. So success is not having loads of money and being a big rich man. But being rich simply means realizing I create happiness. So you can create happiness around you with all the people around you. So the Vedas, I've spent many hours talking and debating with the Hare Krishnas, very interesting people, especially the higher echelons of the Hare Krishnas, and they just give up. They've given up everything. Given up everything. I'm not saying do that. It's up to you how you live your life. But I haven't chosen to do that. But they are so happy. They are so happy. They just sit there and they chant and they live their life, spreading happiness to each other and around the world. And they go on little ventures. They just say, well, I'm going to America. How long are you going to be? I don't know, I'm just going. And they just go. That is so, to me, that seems so natural and so being human. Well, I'm going to leave on the 26th of January, and I'll be back on the 8th of February at 8:20. I'll see you about 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's not left brain organized, they just go with the flow of life. So the Tao is like the flow of life. So the Vedas talk about the flow of life as well. But it's all about yourself. And other religions like Christianity, Islam, Judaism, it's all about finding your natural self, the inner you, and you becoming clearer and cleaner, keeping your energy to yourself, keeping it positive. When you meditate, you find that. But it's find the time to clear your mind, do your meditation, and focus on your breathing. Deep breathing really clears all of this. And waking up your pineal gland. Pineal gland really connects you. It's your connection to higher energies. And then you see things, you go, ah, that's what I was looking for. And then you can start to find solutions for yourself, in your life, in your community. And when we start doing that together, we'll do it for the world. Sounds good, eh? Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Sarang Hamida.